first you're going to take your saddle pad after you've made sure that you've groomed your horse and all the hair is laying the same, there's no clumps of mud or anything, because that can irritate the horse's skin once you put the saddle and the saddle pad on. So you move the horse's mane out of the way, and these little itty bits, they're okay, they're not going to hurt anything. And set your saddle pad up there, and there's a line on it, or on most Western saddle pads, and it should line up with your horse's tailbone and backbone. And you want to make sure that if you have a saddle pad that has padding, you can kind of feel where it dips down. That goes right here where the withers dip down. So, I'm going to set that up there. And you don't want it up too high, but you don't want it back too far. I put mine up a little higher than most people because once you put the saddle on, it's going to slide back. And now next for the saddle. You want to make sure that you have all of your stuff up. Like you don't want to have your breast collar hanging down or your girth, because it'll slap them in the face or the back and they won't like it. Now you're just going to stand beside your little horse. And always try and put the front end up first and then lay the back end down in case anything did get, caught up under it. And I take the saddle pad and I scoot it up to where it's making contact with the actual saddle, because it can lay too flat and not really fit. So you put it up like that. And always do your girth before you do your breast collar. Whenever I was really young, I did the breast collar first, and my horse freaked out and ran off, and my saddle came off. Now this is Judy, so she hasn't been saddled in a couple of months, I don't think. So I'm not really going to tighten it, but I'm just going to fake tighten it. However, it comes to your breast collar, you want it to be tight enough to where it's not flopping around. I don't have the part that attaches to the girth on this one because I don't really use it, but you don't want it to be like this loose where it bangs up against there, because if it gets caught while your horse is working underneath its shoulder like that, it shortens its stride. But also if you have it too taut, then it restricts the horse's ability to move its head down, which you don't want that either. So you want it about like that. You can kind of tell where her shoulder is and where her neck is. It's just, well, this doesn't really stay in place, but yeah. You don't want it too tight, you don't want it too loose. The only purpose that it serves is that if your saddle were to fall back, like you're trail riding or you're running barrels or something requiring a lot of mobility, if your saddle were to fall back